Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Cultural Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural movement taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned. The art of photography has witnessed a significant development lately in Egypt. Let's watch the following segment.
Portraits are very distinctive types of works that are focused and intense types of arts that basically express identity. Let's go see the portraits photography exhibition.
Today we have many participated from a different country, Sudan, like Sudan, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, Sweden, many different countries. It's not from Egypt, so it's a great pleasure for me to be one of them. In portraits, you can see different way of portraits. You can feel the emotion between the photographer and the one you take the picture for him. I can see in this group it's very different from the previous exhibitions that I was in. Totally different, high quality pictures, so emotional portraits. I really enjoyed being one of this group and this exhibition. Usually portraits, actually all the photography is about lights. So when the photographer know how to deal with the lights on the picture, he will get a great photo. Today I have one black. It's almost black and white. It's not color. It's like between. That has one side light, and it's natural light. I didn't use any outside light. So it's natural from the outside. It was he was the one who was sitting next to the door, so it was coming from outside. You can, as any photographer, you have to be more connected with the one you will take picture for him, so you can feel the motion. It must be like you must give something in the portrait. It's not just one click. You put it, you click, and you have a picture. It needs a lot of effort and a lot of communication to have good portraits. Black and white portraits, it's very nice. Usually I use it with older, because it gives you more feelings of the details. Color distract your eyes a little bit for when you watch. So black and white only goes to the emotion more. That's why I prefer black and white with older, so you can feel the details of the skin, the details of the look of the person you do. take portraits for someone, you don't ask him what to do, because when the portrait come without instruction or anything, the one who will see the picture can feel it more. So it's not artificial picture. So for me, I'm talking for me. Many of photographers do like preset portraits. It's also sometimes they give them instruction how to pose and these things. It's different style, different types of photography. For more, I prefer it more natural. So I don't give any instruction to anyone to do any pose or I just talk with him. Then after I ask him for photo. That's all. So whatever he gives me, I am happy with, because when there is a connection, you can get. He can give you what you want without even asking him. I feel like it's in this kind of photography always connecting people from different country, from different places, from different culture even. So in this exhibition you can see many different colors for the portraits. Different countries. You can see from India, from Egypt, from Emirates. It's not mainly. It's from different countries. So you can see different style, different. So for me, I think it's photography has no limits. It's always connecting the people. Has no and you can feel it without even know the language of the person. Usually it's just about motions. Egyptian is always have their own look. So when you travel anywhere, when you look to the face of Egyptian, you can feel that he is Egyptian. So I don't know how to figure it, but always Egyptian has Egyptian features. It's always known for anyone. That's why even in Egypt you have many colors, because in Abar we have like light skin, and the more we go to the north, we have light, and to the Abar of Egypt we have like darker skin. So we have different colors, we have different features, but you can at the end, when you see it, you will say it's Egyptian.
I like so much all the artistic works here, specialized in portraits, which is something important in photography. You can concentrate on the details of the face, expressions, happiness, sadness, whatever they appear, the expressions appear. But I like, because there is a different collection of photographs from, I think, from many countries, not only Egypt, from outside Egypt also. Of course, portraits are something very important, because you are recording a stage of life, of people, their life. Egyptians are very distinguished with their facial, as I told you, for their facial features and their customs. And if you looked into some photos from the 50s or 60s, you will notice the costumes and the designs will refer to the historical period which was photographed where. I think portraits are very important when the photographer close shots on the eyes. Eyes, the most important thing in the facial features. When you concentrate well in the eyes of the object, it will be a very amazing one.
camera of the Cultural Magazine is going after all the cultural events taking place in Egypt. Let's watch the following segment.
Fascinating people from dynamic Korea.
The Korean Cinema Nights are currently held in Cairo and Port Said to enhance Egyptian-Korean relations. Let's go and see parts of these films screened in an attempt to learn more about the unique Korean culture.
Through movies, we can see how the other people live their life. So this kind of movie night will show to our Egyptian friends what kind of people Koreans are, what kind of life Koreans have, and what kind of background, what kind of living environment Koreans have. They will see that, and then they will have better understanding. So under that kind of understanding, the Korean people and Egyptian people will get closer, and that will be the basis of our further cooperation in every other field, like political, economic, and cultural, and other fields. So I'm very glad that we have this opportunity to present Korean movies to Egyptian friends so that they can understand what kind of people Koreans are. Korean movies that will be highlighted with those 3 days we have are different ones. One is featuring some our appreciation of nature and the peaceful people, and another one is with the background of old days in Korea with the traditional costume, but they are giving us some thriller, mystery, and investigation. But another one is about the historical story, and it will show how the Koreans in the old days, like your Mamluk period or your Muhammad Ali period, those people in Korea, how they interacted with each other. So you will see that. Korea is an old kingdom, actually. When we were liberated from colonial rule in 1945, before that colonial period was dynasty. So we had a very long history of dynasty, just like Egypt did. And we say we are proud about our old history, and Korea was established in 2333 before Christ. Well, that is still long after Egypt was here, but Egypt is also old kingdom, so we find these commonalities between the two countries, and we also respect tradition. We also respect our elders, and we love our family. I see such a strong bond and ties among Egyptian families here, which is very similar to Korea.
한 줌 남아있던 쌀도 더 이상의 밀가루도 없다. 읍내를 나갔다 오거나 큰 고모한테 자진 신고를 하거나 아니면 쫄쫄 굶거나. 내가 이곳에 왔다는 걸 아무에게도 알리고 싶지 않은데.
언제 왔어? 나한테 연락도 안 하고.
장작 팔고 연락하려고 그랬지.
거짓말하지 마. 왔으면 바로 연락을 했어야지.
야, 나 넘어져?
Korean Cultural Center is an organization to promote Korean culture to Egyptian people. So today, I would like to introduce Korean culture to Egyptian people by showing Korean movies, Korean traditional and modern movies. I think family culture is similar. During Ramadan, I realized that many Egyptian people love their family, and during this period, they tried to go to their parents' house as well. So in Korea, there are some traditional event day called Chuseok and Korean New Year. At that time, many Korean people go far away to meet their family. So I realized that this culture regarding familyship is very similar.
닮아도 어떻게 일이 닮았을까?
고모는 고모다. 이모가 아니다.
어여와 아침도 먹고 찬도 좀 가져가고.
됐어요. 나 금방 갈 거예요.
언제 갈 건데?
3월.
뭐해? 가자.
Yes, also I got informed about Korea Cinema Festival, and there are a lot of Egyptians who like Korea, and they went to Korea Cinema Festival. So as a Korean, I'm really proud of myself being Korean, because many Egyptian people are really interested in Korea cinema, and I really hope many Egyptian people are more interested in Korea cinema. Yeah, also they talk about the love, and they talk about the world, the history, and even so I really want Korean also are more interested in Egyptian cinema, because it's so interesting, and there are a lot of lessons I can get from the Egyptian cinema, so I really hope everyone can get to know about their movie each other. Yes. The Egyptian movie and media is very famous about Middle East. Because of that, I was really interested to know the Egyptian movie or media. And when I see those kind of media from Egypt, it looks like they talk about a lot of love, and so it reminds me of the days I lived in Korea. Yeah, because in this day, Korea, there are many kinds of themes about the movie, but in Egypt, they focus on love. Visited pyramid before when I first come here, and in Korea, also pyramid is very famous. Since when we were students, we study about pyramids and Sphinx, Cleopatra. So as a Korean, Egypt culture is mystery itself, so very attractive culture, even language, Arabic. So yeah, I was so happy because my friend also told me, when I talked to my friend that I'm living in Egypt, everyone told me, Mina, Egypt is amazing, I'm so jealous, I want to go to visit Egypt, even pyramid and Cleopatra, so I want to visit Egypt. Yeah, it was so beautiful country, beautiful culture, beautiful history, so I want to know more about it, yes.
Today we will be observing the annual Heritage Arts Gathering, which is held in a historic ambiance at the Islamic Arts Museum, which only adds authenticity to the spirit of the gathering.
أنا النهاردة اخترت فن يعني نقدر نقول واقعي على شوية abstract.
Today I chose a realistic and abstract work that speaks of art and peace in Nubia. In Egypt we have many arts that include Pharaonic and Islamic art. I chose to paint something from Nubia and its colors, vitality, great inspiration, and its spirit. I tried to make a painting with their Nubian folk culture, with the hero and the heroine in the traditional costumes. Part of my work is usually of the costumes and fashion of the culture I try to depict. Nubia is completely different from other parts of our country, with a great spirit full of energy. Today's exhibit talks about various cultures in our heritage, like Pharaonic, Islamic inscriptions, Nubians, and Siwa as well. The exhibition is full of these arts together. When we talk of different heritage forms, we document this and acknowledge the people of the various cultures existing in Egypt, and I chose to depict Nubia as its people are also kind, beautiful, and loving for life.
هوايتي التصوير الفوتوغرافي، بحب التصوير، بنزل الشارع، بنزل أصور.
I take pictures of street life, Islamic monuments, and architecture in general. I took part in previous Islamic heritage exhibits and I won the best influential photographer. And this time I participated with a picture from Prince Muhammad Ali Tawfiq Mosque with all its Islamic inscriptions and colors. I had taken this picture previously. The photography gathering here is full of plastic art and architecture and how they are interrelated. The exhibition defines Egypt's heritage and its beauty with its rich Islamic heritage. Photography for me is a talent. I studied photography and later I started taking pictures in an artistic manner. Heritage is full of ideas for the exhibition, which has color, inscription, and different phases of history that left us many artistic styles. Today's exhibition documents the history of many mosques, churches, and Islamic monuments, which in itself is a great work to be gathered in one location.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cultural Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.